Hey guys, it's Mandy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited and I don't know, I kind of feel weird about being back. I have not posted a video on my channel in a while. And as I promised you guys, I will have a video explaining everything that is going on with YouTube right now and why a lot of your favorite creators are looking to kind of bounce, and it's actually such a saddening thing. And I sat down to film that video last week and I just got so nervous and didn't go through with it because exposing a whole platform like YouTube is, I don't know, it takes courage. So hopefully I can get myself to do it, and I have everything in bulletin points and I want to cover it. But today this video is going to be on the Sephora VIB sale. I'm going to go through so many recommendations, so grab a notebook, grab some tea, grab some coffee, pause the video right now and get ready because everything you want to know about will be in this video. I have divided this video into sections, so if you just want to look at things for the eyes, you can just look down there in the description box and click on the eye portion. If you just want lips, look down there, skincare, etc. It's all down there. The timestamps are down there. Another thing that I want to do in this video is tell you guys what is really hyped up and is maybe good, but I don't think is worth it, and you can find at the drugstore in a better quality or same quality. So I'm going to go through that as well. Before I ramble on, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. If you want to stay up to date on what is going on with me after subscribing, make sure to go down there in the description box below and sign up for my newsletters. The link is down there, and I will keep you guys up to date if there's anything that goes crazy with social media platforms. Right now, I'm telling you, they are under attack, and I'll explain that later. But just sign up for the newsletter and I'll keep you guys up to date. Oh, why is there so much hair stuck on my face? Now, let's jump into it. So as I said before, I did break this video into sections. Also, the links down below in the description box, they are the links to Sephora. If you can, please purchase anything you want to purchase through my link. So just click it before going to Sephora, because those links, the small amount of money I get, help me finance the giveaways for you guys. And you know that I spend probably $2,000 to $3,000 on each giveaway that I do on YouTube. The holidays are coming up and I really want to have money to put into those giveaways. So if you guys could just use my links to make your purchases, just click on those links before you buy anything at Sephora. That would really help me do really cool giveaways, because I do want to give back to you guys. And I know a lot of times people do rely on these holiday giveaways to create excitement in their holiday season because they don't have the money to buy really expensive makeup like this. And that's totally understandable. This stuff is expensive. Okay, let's get into the first category, which is skincare. It's going to be a short one and then we'll jump into eyes, lips, etc. Okay, skincare. There's a lot to get through. I'm sorry for going fast. The first thing is Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. Dr. Brandt, one of my favorite brands for skincare, and this primer is the best one on the market. I have tried so many primers, as you guys know, and I have not seen one that works this well. If you have textured skin or big pores that have huge pores, this does make them disappear. It is like magic. So I definitely recommend this. I know it looks so beat up. I don't know, can you guys see that on camera? It's very dirty in real life. So next up for skincare, I do have a mask. You guys always ask me about masks, and this is my favorite one. A lot of people love the Lancome sheet masks, and I find those really expensive, and they're good, but I wouldn't say they're better than these ones. This is the egg cream mask, and there's a firming one, hydrating one, and a few others. The one that I do like is the hydrating one, and this one is their firming one. I haven't tried this yet, and I hope to try out their other masks, but if you want a solid hydrating sheet mask, go with this brand. I'm going to include this in the skincare section, even though I do realize not all these items are skincare. This is the Milk Makeup Holiday Set. It is so adorable, by the way. I think it is the perfect thing to gift, especially if you have teenage daughters or if you are a teenager. Gift this to all your friends. They will love it. It has the Cooling Water Stick by Milk Makeup, their Blur Stick, the Matte Bronze Baked, the Holographic Stick, the Glitter Stick Techno, which is the new one, and the Highlighter Lit. I have not tried all of these sticks. I have tried the blurring one many times, and I did actually talk about it in a video. I don't think it's a primer that will blow you away. It's not better than the Dr. Brandt primer, but it isn't bad. If you want to experiment with Milk Makeup and try it out for yourselves and try a lot of their products, I think this is a great buy. Milk Makeup is, of course, so hyped up on social media. They are a bit of a social media brand, not that that's a bad thing. So this is a great way to give it a test. The next thing I want to talk about is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I got this set last Christmas actually, and I honestly recently fell in love with the Dewy Skin Mist. I had used it previously and I feel like I didn't give it enough of a try. I just sprayed it lightly and didn't really go in with it. So this is great if you have dry skin. This really does make your skin dewy. Last week I sprayed a lot of this on and my skin looked so glowy. I have never seen skin like that. It was a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. So if you have dry skin, this is really, really great. Don't go in too heavy, just like a medium spray will do, and you will absolutely love this. In terms of mist for your face for dry skin, I think this is an amazing one. If you have oily skin, I don't really think you need this. If you do like to set your entire face, maybe going in with a light spray would be beautiful. It would definitely make that matte finish look a lot more natural. But for you guys, if you have oilier skin, I would recommend the Kudali Beauty Elixir. That one is a great choice as well. Now let's move on to eyes, and I have so much to cover. You guys are going to hate me. Let's talk about Natasha Denona. This brand has been really hyped up and just pretty much everywhere, and a lot of people ask me what my thoughts are on the quality of the shadows, because we all know her palettes are ridiculously expensive. So I'm going to tell you what I think. So here's a newer Natasha Denona palette. This is the Lilac palette. This is what the inside looks like. To be completely frank with you guys, I don't think that this is a palette that if you don't own, you will miss out on and regret your whole life. So if you love makeup and you want to try out something high-end, go for it. But if you don't have the money, I just don't think you will regret not purchasing this or saving up for it. This, however, this little guy by Natasha Denona, this is the packaging for it. It is her holiday set. This is eyeshadow palette number 5. I have not tried the other ones. This I actually love more than this. I like the quality of these shadows more than this one. I don't know why. I don't know if the formulation is super different. This is what I have on my eyes today. I would reach for this all the time. This mostly has shimmer shades and one matte shade, this red. And I have to say this red is really, really stunning. It's not a complete matte. It has a little bit of a satin finish in it. And for my eyes, I did use this color in the Natasha Denona palette, this red over here in the crease. And then I went in with this red and then threw on this one and this one in this one, and they're all so beautiful in this. Let's talk about the new Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes. I know a lot of you guys are going to be considering whether you should buy this or not, and here it is. It's just a black palette, really solid packaging, very heavy, but I don't mind that. It usually means there's a lot that went into it and it's just really well made and sturdy. So here are the eyeshadows inside. This is the, let me see the name, Mothership palette, and as you can see, that is absolutely stunning. I used this shadow the other day. There's a photo of me on Instagram wearing this one and this, and honestly it was the most beautiful eyeshadow look I have probably ever done. I absolutely loved how this shimmer shade worked and it lasted for such a long time. So I haven't tried the other two Pat McGrath palettes. I do own them. I just haven't had the time to really thoroughly test them out. But I can say that I do feel like some of the eyeshadows in here aren't that special. Like this one is your standard holographic white that you find in Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter kits and other eyeshadow palettes. I just don't think you really need this one. This one's kind of cool but really thin. Some of these remind me of the Rihanna palette that I wasn't obsessed with because it's kind of just like a glitter palette. It doesn't have an underlying pigment, and if I just wanted glitter, I'd go to NYX and buy glitter and it would look bigger and chunkier than the Rihanna eyeshadow palette. And I love Fenty Beauty's products in general, but I just don't love that eyeshadow palette for my purposes. And these over here kind of remind me of those, but as you go into the darker areas like this purple, the shadows are really, really beautiful and apply really nicely. If you're a makeup junkie and you want to try out some eyeshadows that are bold and unique and just absolutely stunning, like a work of art, then I feel like you will absolutely love this palette. Let's talk about a palette that I think is a really great buy in terms of what you get for your money. That is the Sephora Pro palette. This is what the inside looks like. This is the warm version, and I have to say this is one of my favorite palettes to reach for just because there is so much in here, and I feel like most of the shadows are actually good quality shadows. I did review this in a video and I'll link to that video down below, but the amount of shadows you get for the price is a really, really great deal. And even though it seems like the price tag is a lot, it's really not for the amount you get. And it's a really great gift too if you have any friends who love makeup or family. Okay, this is gonna be a long video. Up next, the Huda Beauty palette. I know a lot of you guys will want to purchase this during the VIB sale. This is what it looks like. I absolutely love the design. Huda Beauty knows how to design things to market on social media, and this is absolutely genius. So here's the inside. Really, really beautiful. I love the purples. I do like this eyeshadow palette. I know some people did not like it. I personally thought it was better quality than her first palette, and some people are saying that it's the reverse. I strongly disagree. And maybe it's just a difference of opinion, but I really think this palette is better. The matte shadows, Huda Beauty's matte shadows are always pretty thin. If you do not like thin matte shadows, do not get this palette. I don't mind thin matte shadows because I feel like they are easier to blend. However, some of Kylie Cosmetics shadows are so thin that there's no pigment at all. This has pigment, but it's thin and you have to layer it, but it's easy to work with and easy to blend. So I don't mind that the matte shadows are thinner. The shimmer shades, some of them are absolutely glorious and stunning. Some of them I've seen in other palettes, and others like this glitter one kind of just bug me because I don't want to use glitter glue to make this work. That is just me. You don't have to agree with me. So I think overall this is a really fun palette. I would recommend it if you like this color scheme. Make sure you use these colors a lot. Otherwise, honestly, you're probably not going to get very much use out of it because the colors in this are pretty bright, as you can see. And if you're just buying it for these few warm shades that are kind of everyday, you might as well just go with the Sephora Pro palette. Now let's talk about this guy. This is the Tarte Holiday palette. This is what the inside looks like. Okay, that's the outside. And here's the inside. Do I love this packaging? I don't. I feel like it's a little bit tacky. But here are the eyeshadows. And it also comes with the mascara, a lip paint, a liner, and some bronzers, blushes, and a highlighter. So I do feel like Tarte did a really good job with this. I do generally love their bronzers and their blushes, and I feel like they usually do keep the quality consistent even when it comes to their holiday stuff. I feel like a lot of brands out there will lower the quality for the holiday items, but Tarte doesn't do that from what I have noticed throughout the years. The eyeshadows in here are beautiful. You get a lot in here. This is a really, really great present. And if you just want to try a lot of things and you want your blushes, you want your bronzer and your eyeshadows in one little space, then this is for you. And I think you will definitely love it. I don't think you will regret it at all. Again, great present. And a lot of you want to know my thoughts on the Too Faced holiday collection. I honestly think you guys should skip out on that one this year. I thought last year it was really good, and I had a video reviewing it and thought it was beautiful and just a really great design. This year, I just feel like I'm just not impressed with the packaging. I'm not impressed with the shadows. The shadows for Too Faced are generally the same, almost same thing in each palette. There's just a lot of browns and things like that. But I feel like the packaging is so cute that you gravitate towards it. But this year, I didn't even feel like they did a good job on the packaging. And there was a notebook in there, or whatever it's called, the scheduling books, which you can get at Home Goods for like $3, and it's 10 times better. So for me, I was really disappointed actually. I expected way more from them. In my opinion, the Tarte holiday set is a way better buy than the Too Faced for this year. This guy over here. When I saw this holiday set by Stila, I was in shock. I cannot believe Stila did this good of a job for this set because, as you guys know, their liquid eyeshadows are probably their best-selling product right now. This is similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. This is a product beloved by everyone. And these glitter and glow eyeshadows, and then they also have the shimmer and glows, are one of the best products out there, and I would absolutely recommend that you pick it up for your friends, as a stocking stuffer, for yourself. Finally, we're done with eyes. Let's move on to lips. And I have a really great recommendation for you in this section on how to save money. My favorite lipstick at Sephora, as a lot of you guys know, are the Bite Beauty lipsticks. Bite Beauty, in my opinion, kills the lipstick game in the luxury market. Their lipsticks are very soft, but also have a stiff component, so they don't move around or bleed and just stay there, stay put throughout the entire day. They go on beautifully even if your lips are dry or oily. They just work. And so I absolutely love this, and this color is Tissel. They're making that hard on me. And it's this beautiful purple that is also really wearable, but they have so many colors and they're all so stunning. This is just one of my favorites because it's so absolutely unique. Now, if you guys are looking for a good lipstick and don't want to spend the money for Bite Beauty, I would absolutely recommend the new L'Oreal lipsticks that I am such a fan of. They are the L'Oreal Color Rich matte lipsticks, and I'm a little bit confused by how L'Oreal categorizes their new lipsticks because there's so many new lipsticks that are launched and they are all very different in formula. So these lipsticks that I absolutely love have matte before the color. These matte formulas to me are almost as good as the Bite Beauty lipsticks. They're not as stiff as Bite Beauty, so they move around a little bit more. And I completely forgot to mention in my long ramble that Bite Beauty does have a holiday set with their lipsticks, and this is what it looks like. Very cute. And here are the lipsticks. So you get 4 colors. Another thing I want to mention in the lips category are the Ciate Glitter Flips. These did go viral on social media, and I feel like a lot of people just forgot about them, but I didn't, because this is one of my favorite products of this year. This color is Hollywood, and I'm so obsessed with it. Unfortunately, it's named Hollywood. Not a good name at the moment. And it's this beautiful red color, and it is so stunning, you guys, when you have it on your lips. If you have any holiday parties coming up or just any events with your family, this is so pretty. And I would really recommend you looking at the reds in this collection. There's a few reds, I think 2, maybe more, because when it's on your lips and there's also glitter inside, it really makes your lips look so sultry, almost like a 50s or 60s throwback to when women just had the classic eyeliner and just a really pouty, beautiful red lip. So I definitely recommend this. I love this color and I love this product. It is transfer proof and it's flattering on your lips. I do not like a lot of liquid lipsticks because they do show the creasing and wrinkles on your lips, and I feel like they make your lips look really dry and just kind of crusty, and this doesn't have that effect, and it's just so absolutely stunning. So this is one of my favorite products for the entire video. Now let's talk about foundations, then we'll dive into powders, highlighters, and blushes. So in terms of foundations, my absolute favorite is the Dior Air Flash foundation. I just feel like it perfects the skin the most out of any other foundations that I have tried. This doesn't last a very long time, so make sure to use a brush with it instead of a beauty blender so you're not using up much product. I wouldn't recommend that you use this every day unless you want to spend a lot of money, because this does go fast. So save it for special occasions and when you want to look flawless. So this is a really great one. It looks good all throughout the day, and it's flattering on dry skin and oily skin. One really huge setback for the Dior Air Flash foundation is that it doesn't have that much of a color range, which really makes me angry, and I hope this will change for this foundation. I don't even want to get into it. I just get very upset because there's no excuse for that. The next foundation I'm going to recommend, see, I'm already mad, is the Fenty Beauty foundation, and this obviously has a great selection of colors. This isn't the best foundation if you have dry skin. You can make it work, definitely. It's looked gorgeous on me before. Just use a hydrating primer under it, or use the primer that you can also buy, the Fenty Beauty primer. But if you have combination skin or oily skin, this foundation is going to make you look so amazing and you will love it. I do have a foundation post on my blog. I will link to that down below in the description box, and I go through my top 5 foundations. When I wrote that post, I don't think the Fenty Beauty foundation was out yet, so look at the other foundations, and there's also a drugstore foundation on there that's really good as well. Now let's talk about powders very briefly. You guys probably already have your favorite powders. One that I really love is the Fenty Beauty powder, and I cannot find it for the life of me because I use it so much. It's always in a different bag, but that one is so beautiful. It doesn't have flashback, and it's perfect for setting your under eyes if you do have wrinkled under eyes, thin skin under there, or just dryness. I have dryness and some wrinkles have formed because of that dryness. Be careful with that. It really sucks, but a thin powder is best for my under eyes because it doesn't exacerbate that issue. Now let's talk about highlighters. This set is everything to me. This Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drop Set. I wish this was just named a highlighter because I feel like Cover FX would sell even more. This is the most beautiful highlighter in the world, in my opinion, and yes, I really stand behind that. You can go in very lightly with this and it will look beautiful. It is a liquid highlighter, but it's not like other liquid highlighters. It gives you the most amazing natural sheen, just stunning look. You look like a goddess when you have it on. I have a very small amount of it on. You can build it up. It's easily buildable and it looks perfect throughout the day. I cannot get enough of this item, and I'm so sad that I didn't discover it from the start. Now in this set there are darker colors or lighter colors. I feel like for whatever color your skin tone is. And this is what I genuinely think, and I'm sorry if some of you don't agree with my opinion on this, but like for me, I have light skin. I'm pretty light, and this dark color, this darkest one over here, still look good. So I do believe these colors will work for most skin tones, and that's awesome because it does come with 4 colors, and I recommend this the most out of anything in this video. Also, great present. I love this product so much. The next highlighter set I want to recommend is this Kevyn Aucoin Neo Trio palette. So I want to show you guys what it looks like inside. It comes in this little bag, which I think is so cute to put all your makeup in and just throw in your purse. And then there's this magnetic component. See how they all stick together? And this is what it looks like inside. So this is one of his, I think, best sellers. This is a highlighter. The purple side is a little bit purple, but generally it's usable for everyone. And here's the next one. That one is my least favorite. Here's the next one. It's really stunning. Obviously, this is more like a blush and bronzer, but the next one I love so much. This highlighter over here, it's so beautiful. It gives you a natural glow that again is buildable. This one is also such a favorite of mine. Definitely not as much as the Cover FX drops though. I think this is just a really cute set to have if you want to try Kevyn Aucoin products, and I really do like the quality of these 3 over here. And one of my favorite products for 2017 is obviously the Chrissy Teigen palette in collaboration with Becca. This is what the inside looks like. I have used and abused this thing, and I've given away a lot of these in giveaways because it is such an amazing product. The blush is absolutely amazing. This bronzer right here, my all-time favorite bronzer. Becca bronzers to me are the best on the market, hands down. Other brands cannot compete at this point. This is what Becca's standard bronzer looks like. This is the color Bronze Bondi, and over here is the color Malibu Soleil, and this one I don't think they sell anymore, so you can only get it in here. Again, it's a lighter version of this one. This one is also really beautiful. This one is a little bit more warm, like more of a red undertone. These highlighters I don't use often. Becca highlighters are very pretty, but they're a little more intense, some of the colors, so these are pretty bright on me. And for the holidays, Becca did come out with this stunning palette. Look at this. It's so beautiful. I can't get over this. This is also really pretty. This is, you guys, you have to see it in real life. And this is what the inside looks like. So you have 3 highlighters, and these are gorgeous colors. And this darker shimmery shade over here, it's really pretty. I would probably use this as an eyeshadow. And then you have Bronze Bondi right over here, which is this color that I really like. And then this blush, which is different than the Chrissy Teigen blush. As you can see, this is a little bit darker. So I really do love this palette. I think it's exceptional quality in terms of packaging. I think it's an amazing palette to gift if you really want to impress someone. I do like the Cover FX highlighters more, but I do love Becca highlighters so much. Again, one of the best highlighters out there. And these are just really gorgeous as well. And I feel like a lot of different skin tones can use this. If you're really dark, you can use these as eyeshadows, and I think they'd be really stunning on you. And one thing to quickly throw in here, Sephora does have their Sephora Favorites Glow For It set, and this has a lot of different highlighters. It has the Becca one, a Cover FX one, Milk Makeup one, High Beam by Benefit. For me personally, I would only get this as a gift because I would want more of the highlighters that I love. For me, this Bobbi Brown one, I don't really love. This Tarte one, I don't really love. But it's up to you guys. If you want to try a lot of different things in one, then go for this. Last category, and it is blushes. And I just want to remind you, both of these have blushes in them, and I do recommend both of these. And also, if you just want a ton of blushes, a great option is the Tarte Color Wheel. This does come out every fall for the holidays, and I bought it last year and I used it so much. It has beautiful colors. This is what this year's looks like, and again, beautiful. I love this highlighter over here. It's so gold and pretty. Again, great for presents, but if you don't have a lot of blushes, pick this up. You won't regret it. That is everything I have to say about blushes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I tried to give you all the information that I have up here so it could be the most helpful for you. Again, don't expect to get newsletters from me all the time. If you get something, then you should be alarmed because it's going to be important. So sign up for that in case I need to talk to you guys about something important. And that is it for this video. Make sure to subscribe before you leave. If you know any friends who are shopping the Sephora sale, make sure to send them this video. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps me out. And also don't forget to shop it with my links if you can, so I can use that for my giveaways for this year. It really helps to give back. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon, hopefully, for that explanation video, for that expose documentary. It's not going to be a documentary, but okay, I'll see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.